music. We're going to stick with the... Oh, come on. You can play it on this computer, please. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. No, it's still not working. Yeah, I have to sort that out. Turn my Bluetooth off there. Let's see if this works this time. Nope. Don't play it on the iPad. Play it here. This is fun. Yeah, but not there. I want you to do it on my... Through here, please. Okay. What a disaster. Yeah, that went smooth. Great. Working out all the kinks. Okay. Alright. Some changes to the stream setup. We've reoriented the desk. Desk used to be here. Cat pictures used to be here. Now desk is here, and cat pictures are here. Change position of the camera, move some lights around, and most egregiously, there are stacks and stacks of disgusting boxes in the back that will be removed over time, converted to clean and amazing looking storage. I changed the arm for this mic to be something a little more presentable, and actually researched like how far away is it supposed to be from my mouth and stuff, and it's sounding a little better than it did earlier today, so that's good. I am excited to have another bonus stream, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. That's what everybody's saying on YouTube these days. All right. Well, looking at this, I think it's time. It's time. It's time to drop a laser beam. See what that looks like. Bust this out. And now you guys can kind of see like a little bit more. If I go here, you can see now my setup for this is not super rinky-dink. We can, let's figure out a way to make that, yeah, okay, so that's okay. I can go over here, control my Spotify this way. Alright, yeah, trying new things, and cementing new things. It's a difficult process. I suppose if I want to, I can I do that? Can I pull up my text messages here? Yeah. Ways of seeing. Yeah, all this stuff is so old. I guess See, I have this awesome iPad that I never use. Am I sexting on stream? Hey, Boxer, what's up, man? Yes, things are different. Super different. Julie, my lovely wife, has demanded that I make space for her in my office. My own office. I have to make space for her to have a little creative station as well. And of course she'll just dump a bunch of stuff on it and ignore it, but that's okay. It's fine. That's her prerogative. I've made the move. I've moved my desk here. That's all I had to do. All I need is this desk, and most of it is optional for the most part. If I don't keep her happy, there's not much point to this, so. Alright, and then there's a little space there. My daughter can do her homework when she comes home and stuff, so. Alright, but we don't have to over-explain and analyze. But that is to say that there may be small kinks that I work through the process. Because what was once plugged in over here is now maybe over here, and And yeah, this microphone arm is different. Hopefully I don't have to fudge with it too much. And yeah, but really not too worried. I think we're in a good spot. One thing that still is going to be true, though, is like if I make this screen as big as it could be, it's going to be like, I wonder, what if I made the display screen so that it wasn't sucking up all the real estate? Because this giant monitor is too big for me. Like, I don't draw in the corners of the monitor. I draw in a small space on it. So I might try that on a future stream. I'll fuck with it now. Why not? Like, can I? No, I don't want that. Yeah, the Sonic and Chill is a pretty decent playlist, so... Alright, we're gonna mess with that stuff later. Alright. To the BMOS. The BMOS is a awesome bad guy from the original Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, which is my foundational Zelda series. Not really foundational, but definitely my favorite. And so now we're going to add the laser beam that's coming out of his eye and blasting just above Link's head. And we have a little bit of a roadmap for that here. That's a loose bit of sketch I did on stream the other day. And of course here, it's even in the original sketch. I pretty much like that angle. We do have to make sure it's like a straight line, but I'm not sure I've ever really drawn a laser beam. So that's different. Destiny's here. Hey. This is another bonus stream. This wonderful client keeps booking me and then saying, we will get back to you with actual notes for you to draw. Meanwhile, stay right there in case we need you at a moment's notice. So I've got my Slack channels open. They might be needing me any second, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. Anyway, feels like it's safe. Feels like it's safe to go and see if I can get an hour's work in. Why not try? Yeah. Safe enough. Extra streams are the best, yeah. They didn't have any laser beams in Apex? They did, but I didn't have to color them. It's not like I was lighting up the scene. There's a lot of lasers, but I mean those were really bullets or energy blasts. All right, let's try. I mean, the brightness of a laser beam. A laser beam, let's think about this. A laser beam now, technically, this doesn't have to be a laser beam. This could be an energy beam that is red colored, because I do want it to have a good amount of brightness. But let's start out with, what's the darkest a laser beam could be? Is like pure red, right? So using the sliderinos here with green and blue at 0, or at least, can I put them at 0? Yeah, there we go. And red at 256. What does that do? Wonder if I can it might be best to use a polygonal lasso. Yeah. start here. Now I do want to make sure that's at the right angle. Yeah, I think that's not the right angle for me. Feels pretty accurate. But that laser has to be on top. There we go, something like that. And then the light in the laser has to refract through all these different the facets of the crystal, I think. Get in there. What happens if we do this? KJ, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Just a fun little bonus stream. Let me flop the composition and see if that makes it feel like the thing is at the wrong angle. Yeah, another baby appointment. Is it, are you in the zone? Like the baby due date zone? Happy and healthy? Okay. Wait, you already had the baby? This already happened? Did we talk about this? I might have forgotten. You're getting close? Okay. Okay, alright, well. Fingers crossed, man. We're just drawing laser beams here. We're going to get more and better practice of the flopping the composition to help show the flaws in... Well, who are we kidding? There's no flaws in my compositions. But things that would be flaws will jump out more readily when we flop things. And one thing I do see that I don't love is how Link's... the angle of his leg here is sort of coinciding with the angle that this step is to this staircase, the descending staircase is going in that same way. But what we'll do is we'll basically blur out the background and add a bunch of smoke and steam and stuff that will make all that just sort of disappear, so... We're gonna be like Turok 64 with just like, oh, our game engine sucks. What do we do? Just throw fog. Throw fog in it. Did you guys ever play Turok 64? Turok, yeah, Turok 64. Yeah, that was the original Turok. There was such like a this game is incredible, but also like, how come this game sucks? How can this game suck and be incredible at the same time? Just trying to make it not suck. And yet it needed to suck so bad. Okay. One thing I'm not gonna have it be is just like a dead piece of energy. Like, I am going to do cool things to it, like you know, give it some of that action, you know. I even like how that looks, so I'll just leave it there for right now. You know, there's no... I don't like the I don't even like I like that. I appreciate that, like, a laser beam in a Zelda game has to be basically a straight trajectory, but I don't I don't use rulers, or generally speaking, I don't use rulers or ruler tools or straight line tools if I can avoid it in my art, because I feel like they come across as artificial, because they are. But with that base established, I can explore some of these other things. Okay. We definitely need this to... I'm pretty sure I want this to sort of build up to like a more energetic core. Something that really feels like it's hot and lighting things up. Like a fun kind of like plasma. And then how yellow can we get? Okay, like mathematically, this is the brightest yellow. And to me, it looks green. And I suppose it's because it's like at the neighbor of green. But it may be in the, may still be kosher as far as like, nope, still yellow, so. But like, I want there to be like a light source from it, so. That's looking pretty cool. Yeah. Wouldn't want to get hit with that. And so now that it feels like this is a very intense source of brightness, we can go through it and make sure that the brightness is being reflected on all the other surfaces. So starting here with the BMOS. Hold on, my wife texted me. She's like, can you draw this thing that I forgot to ask you to draw? This is like the second time she's done this. I think I might make these other facets just a little bit more red. Maybe even a bit of white in there in the middle. So it really fucking lights up. Okay, selecting the sort of the white part of the eye, the stone eyeball there. That's the color right there. How insanely red and bright should it be? I don't feel like it adds necessarily a lot of brightness overall, but I do feel... Let's try that again. Okay. Brightness overall, yes, but then lots of red. That might not be it. Let's see here. Tiny bit of brightness overall. Try that one more time. Tiny bit of brightness overall. And then as far red as we can get. How about that? Let's try that. Looks like that'll be as... maybe a little yellow, a little green in there. Lolly, I did move rooms. Or I did not move rooms, I moved my station in my room from this wall. I moved it over here. So yes, it's I weirdly kind of prefer it. I don't know why it sort of feels like the space is bigger. It's a little fancy maybe. These boxes of crap behind me that like I moved things and then like got lazy about not moving other things, so now there's a bunch of crap in the background I have to deal with, but we'll fix that later. Okay. What if we color pick the laser and then just do like a slightly greener version? What does that do? You're allowed to think it's fancy. Yes, you are. But like, I've also moved the camera. So now you're getting my bad side. I had to make a sacrifice. And now where I see the chat is closer to the camera. So now if I'm reading the chat, it may almost look like I'm looking at the audience a little bit better. A little more eye contact, yeah. Eye contact. That's way too much. The color looks good here, and then I see it on the other monitor, and I don't like it. Get in some of these textural details too, why not? Hey, boo. My wife is home now. She may pop her head in, but now the camera is faced away from the door. Yeah. So she may pop in to see what I'm doing, but she won't actually have to be on camera. Well, she can come in if she wants to and say hi. She's a civilian. We don't have to parade her out. Yeah, it's interesting. Laser beam blasts. Okay. So that looks pretty cool there. Hey, Boo, you can come in here. The camera doesn't face the door anymore. If you want to. If you want to repeat that, I might hear it better. Okay. Okay. What is next? Maybe down here at the base. Can get some of that laser action. I do like the idea of like some bits of these flecks of stone, especially nearby the source, picking up some of that intense heat and laser light. definitely more here. The frickin' laser beam. That'll be the perfect pose for the thumbnail. The Dr. Evil. I will do it. I love the daytime bonus stream. Get to see the old friends again. I've been stuck doing all this stuff at like 4 a.m. Today I got up at 4 a.m. streaming by 5. It's not easy. I don't like doing it, but it's not much choice. Not much choice. If I want to get anything done, I gotta do it. You've seen my 4 a.m. videos? Okay, cool. I do post them on YouTube too, if it's more convenient to watch them on that player. I encourage you to give it a shot there. Even if you don't, you can follow me and increase my sub count. Increase my clout. Right now I'm cloutless. I have negative clout. But it's good to be cloutless. I certainly don't actually want any negative attention. Cool. All right, glad you. Lolly, have you seen this? You can do all the things. Here we go. Let's see if it does it. Oh, come on. We do the heart. Come on, Apple. Make a heart happen. It's supposed to happen. I need more clout. I'm out of clout points. Do I literally have to do this? Come on. It doesn't love me. I can do it manually. I can do it. Do it like this. It's not working. Why isn't it working? I'm clicking the buttons, they're not working. Oh well. We don't care. We don't need no stinking clout. Keep hearing little notifications happening. What's happening? Who needs me? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Oh yeah, okay. There's Ben. My hair is so feathered, I washed it. Yeah. Head and shoulders, baby. This isn't my new laptop, no. Clout 9. Ben, that was your little blurb. That was what I was hearing. The notification. Everybody say hi, Ben. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I showered today. I smell great too. All right. Here we go. I'm good, man. Getting into some Zelda. I'm drawing this laser beam. If you ever played A Link to the Past, which was the Zelda game of my youth. It's a little much. Could that look cool? Unnecessary. Okay. Let's do the shield. Yeah, so laser coloring is not... Oh, yeah, I flopped the composition. I have to flop it back. Boom. Okay. Color here. Might get just a little bit brighter overall. And then a lot more red. Because it's a red shield reflecting red laser beam light. Can't get any clearer than that. There we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. Even over here, you know, because it's like a long trajectory. Makes sense, right? Get some of this color in here too. Talbot, what's going on? We're adding an energetic laser beam to the Tal is here. Another day, another dollar. This is another bonus stream, so I'm on a roll with these. Do not question the bonus stream. Opportunity knocking. Okay, now I'm gonna do the white part of the shield. This is the color right there. So just the tiniest bit brighter overall. And then as much red, I think, as we could put into it, right? How could that be wrong? Yeah, that feels okay. No motivation, Lolly. Why? Let me motivate you. I'll confide in you guys something, especially since Boxer's on the thing. I'm realizing now that I've been dealing with like a really, well, it's not like taking my brother's old medication is like a good idea for anybody, but the he's been giving me he has been giving me. He gave me a supply. I counted the pills. It's like a 2-week supply of his old Ritalin medication, and I've been taking it for the last 4 days, and it's like game changing for me in terms of like I'm not. Anyway, all I can say is like I can't say I have ADHD clinically speaking, but this medication is kind of nice. So like I also struggle with motivation, and it never quite occurred to me that it might be something chemical in my head. Not saying all that is the solution anyway, but I don't know. Maybe there is something to it. Disclaimer, no one should take drugs. End disclaimer. Yes, Boxer was not a dealer about it. He was very much a conscientious, Max, I think this will help you. You should try it a little bit and see if it helps you, and then if it does, you should go to a doctor and actually get a prescription. That was his thing. But I told Julie about it too. The other day, before I told her that I was taking it, I'd been on it for like 2 days, and just taking like one pill in the morning and one in the afternoon, and later on in the evening, Julie told me I had been really good with the kids that day, and like that's not something she ever says to me, and I was good with the kids that day. It's interesting. Have you been having nightmares, Lolly? Or is that you're describing what I'm doing and dealing with? Maybe something like that. A little bit of edge light here. Yeah, it's interesting, like, the intensity of this red laser beam here has, like, this appearance of being brighter than this sort of reddish gray, but if I draw that light on top of it, it's actually a little bit darker. At least on this monitor. Interestingly, it's not the same on this one. I don't want to go too overboard with this. Treading on uncharted territory. I was more patient. Definitely, I was like explaining things instead of just yelling at them to listen. And I wasn't consciously being better either. I was. It was interesting. Been better with her too, my wife. I don't know. Anyway, I'm... You know. I don't know. I remember it being a lot more anxious about starting and doing things. It doesn't seem as big of a deal right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll get used to it. It won't last, and I'll be back to feeling pissed off about everything. It's not like I'm pissed off about stuff. It's just, as a parent, I don't have a lot of control in like what opportunities I have during my daytime. Everything's very constrained by, you know, things being due. I have to do things at specific times. I have to constantly dealing with deadlines associated not just with work, but with my kids. Okay. What is the color of this skeleton if we amp up the laser light? It might be this. Well, that looks pretty decent. I give off patient and chill vibes because when I'm doing this, I'm not. This is like cathartic for me. It's relaxing. Also, I'm an expert at like this. I'm not a coloring expert, but like I'm an expert at like this. I'm not an expert parent. I can do the hard stuff of parenting that like most parents wouldn't get, but like where I have to like parent in a hurry, I'm not good at doing it well. And most days of the week, because my wife works at an office, it is on me to get the kids out the door and to school on time. That's a max responsibility, and it's very difficult to take sleepy children, put them in a state of readiness for the day. You know, fed and, you know, lots of fun surprises can happen in between kid going to bed and waking up. Lolly, you know. Yeah. Right, yeah. It is It's starting to get a point where it's getting a little bit easier. Maybe I'm getting used to it. Also, like, the kids now, they both can, like, put on their own... They can both get themselves dressed. They can both put on their own clothes. Make their own choices about that stuff. So there's delegatable realities now. So that's helpful. That is very helpful. But I definitely got into the bad habit mode of just being like, just do what I say, you know. Not the best way to do things. But it was due to the stress. Right now I don't feel that stressed. It just doesn't feel like that big of a deal. Or it feels like something it's not as frustrating for me to take time out of my day to address those concerns, like address the need to do it well. And I'm not as distracted by thoughts that, you know, I'd be like, oh man, I really want to do this. Oh, but now I got to do that. You know, that would be very stressful for me. Yeah, I've been working from home myself. It's a lot easier than trying to, I don't know. I mean, the studios aren't even physically existing in a way that I could go to anymore, even if they did. Even if they did want me in there, they don't have a place for me to go. I definitely want a little bit of fun highlight. Some of these surfaces. This is cool. All right, I'm going to be smart about how I'm doing things today, and I'm going to call it a stream. Let's do a quick reaction thumbnail. We'll do the Dr. Evil. Yeah, we did it. We did a stream, midday bonus stream. We'll get the laser beam right here, and I'll do the Dr. Evil. Is it? Blah. Okay. One of them will work. All right. Yeah. Or I can go like. Whoa. React. All right, cool. That'll be it for now. I'll do more laser beams on another stream. We'll just keep it going. But we'll have to call it a productive day so far, as it was. All right, to everybody who has joined, I love you. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Adios.